Everybody, it's Dr. Letitia Wright from the Right Place TV show, and I'm here in Ontario about to go into the biggest mixer ever. It's at the Ontario Convention Center, and I'm coming to hang out with my friend Aggie Coburn. She has a table, so if you guys are coming to this mixer, it's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And if you're going to be down here, of course, I'd love to see you, but I'll be at Aggie Coburn's table. So yesterday I did a pilot show called Daughters Lives Matter. And the Daughters Lives Matter show was really to talk about the impact of a woman's father on her life in terms of how successful she is, how she has relationships, and how she moves forward. And so this was a pilot. This was a brand new experiment on what we were doing. Hey, Felicia. Thank you. New day, new day. Give me some hearts, give me some likes. They're just like Periscope. They're all free, and you can do them over and over again. So last night from 7 to 10, from 7 to about 8:30, we did the Daughters Lives Matter. Latasha Kennard was there. Terry Boykins was co-hosting, and it was a really great time. We had a great conversation. If you want to see that show, it's only an hour. It's on YouTube, and it's at rightplacetv.com. So WRIGHT, rightplacetv.com. You can check it out and watch the show. But I think it had a very significant, it just had a really significant topic. What is the father's role in a daughter's life? How are grown women still making decisions based on what happened with their dad? Very similar to some of the stuff I did on the Head Ladies in Charge movie. Felicia Muhammad, she was in that movie, and she told a story about her relationship with her dad. And so those were the kinds of things that we talked about last night. And I got some great feedback. So the feedback that I got was, number one, we had people saying, oh, I'm crying. They were saying, I'm identifying that I have a father-sized, get this, one lady said, I have a father-sized hole in my heart. I thought that was really exquisite. We had a lot of great feedback, but here's the deal. One of the feedback is, you're calling it Daughters Lives Matter. Aren't you just diminishing Black Lives Matter? Aren't you just biting off of Black Lives Matter? And so I wanted to take a minute on Facebook Live to address that. No, I don't think it's diminishing Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was started to bring to the forefront that there needed to be justice, there needed to be some accountability for African Americans being killed indiscriminately by police. They're killed if they say, get your ID, the person go gets their ID, they get shot. The person says, get the ID, they're too scared to move, they get shot. No matter what you did, there are instances where a police officer has, shot and killed. And yes, they've shot and killed other people too, so you don't have to send me any links about all lives matter. The problem is with Black Americans, with African Americans. And so that's what Black Lives Matter is for. What has happened is that it's become trendy. A lot of people have appropriated it. People are making t-shirts, and the message is getting watered down because the person who put that together, his idea was to work for justice, and he isn't in it for anything other than that. And so it's the brand is out there a little bit loosely. With Daughters Lives Matter, it is very, very specific. Daughters Lives Matter is about preventing poverty. Daughters Lives Matter is about creating safe place for girls and for women, so that when they grow up and when we as adult women are making decisions, we're making great decisions for ourselves. And a father's relationship with his daughter has a huge, huge impact on that. We're also celebrating, I love to celebrate great dads. And there's this big myth that African American men don't want to be fathers, don't want to take care of their children, don't take care of their children. I know plenty of men who do. And so I'm taking that opportunity as media to highlight those men. So if you like that, give me a thumbs up. So I'm taking the opportunity to highlight fatherhood and how important it is in a woman's life. And so Daughters Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter are about, number one, about two different things. The other thing is that Daughters Lives Matter as a brand entity will be held a whole lot tightly, much more tightly than Black Lives Matter. There's a specific goal. There's a thing that we want to do. It's something that we want to have happen, and it is multicultural. It's not just about, Black daughters. We have a lot of stories from all over the culture, and so it is a different matter. So, am I trying to bite off of Black Lives Matter? Do I think it's diminishing? No, it's not made to diminish Black Lives Matter. It is a different thing. So go over to rightplacetv.com, check it out. It's on YouTube. You can watch it, and decide for yourself if this is a topic. I already have people saying, this is a great topic. That was a great show. Please do more. Let's talk about more. So is there more coming? Absolutely. I'll have some announcements for you really quickly. But I just wanted to take a moment to address that question. Is Daughters Lives Matter just biting off of Black Lives Matter? And no. It's about something, number one, completely different. Number two, it does not diminish or take away the need for justice. All we're doing is highlighting that a man who is a father has a greater impact on his daughters than he can ever imagine. And for us not to put down and poo-poo a father's role in his daughter's life, and to not, neglect that. So we're going to have a lot more stories. I have a lot of women that want to tell their story and want to share. So I just wanted to say that really quick. I'm off into the world's largest mixer that's in Ontario, California, here in my hometown. And I guess I will post some pictures from there. So you guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon. We'll get back to the Facebook lunch live. This is like a cocktail hour live. All right. Take care. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. I'll see you next time.